I think this is alright. I think it's pretty well. I feel better now. I think so, yeah. Okay. Hi, hello, how are you all doing today? So in today's video, let this be known, we're back under the staircase. It's gonna be a podcast one day, just I can't curse in the beginning, hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh well. I have plenty, never mind, I could do that because, I have plenty of we're good. What you just saw right there was me going and playing out multiple scenarios within one instance. Very terrible, I know. Anyways, so in today's video, I just wanted to just get this out of the way. Listen, I have no clue what I want to talk about whatsoever within this video. Clearly, I have no clue what I'm doing. Clearly, I'm just winging it. I'm just kind of going with it. Mostly because there's been two things that have been running through my mind since the past, couple of days. 4 days specifically. Because 4 days ago, 4 days ago when I was already uploaded my videos, everything was already ready, everything was set, right? Everything's good. Like normal life, right? Well, during one of those instances of those days ago, whatever, I went into my normal moods I get into, and I got really anxious and really anxiety ridden would be an understatement. I got real fixated on some particular ideas, and they're just running through my mind. Because of that, I had to let it out. I had to have a conversation with somebody, but it was during this process. It was my mom, but it was during this process where we discussed, and she was explaining to me how I get too stressed out really easily, and I can confirm, and the people that know me, that yes, it's true. I get stressed out inappropriately easy. I used to take literally a bunch of bullshit whenever I was back home in order keep all stress relief, that type of stuff. So since I've been here, it has compounded, and it gets to a point to where it busts open, and it's death is upon us. For the most part, it doesn't bother me until it does build up, and that does happen quite often. But during this past couple of days, the conversation basically ended off with me just me being explained hey, just stop. You honestly just need to stop caring. Stop caring about all this stuff out there that you can't control. Stop caring about all the nonsense that just yeah, I get it, it's rough out there, but hey, let's just relax. It's okay. Just don't just stop caring. Let's not give a shit. Let's not give it any more power and put out any more fucking energy within this fucking feeling that we are making right now. So when that with that in mind, that's when things start kind of shifting around, and I want to go into the next topic conversation. I am extremely lucky when it comes to very, very minute things within my life. I've explained this before in older videos, and I want to just go at this again because it started playing out even more as the days went on. When I stopped caring about a lot of things. So, for example, of what I mean by me being lucky. Well, there's the easiest example I give is when I was back then. I remember it was a whole story. We were going to the store. It was about ice cream. It was really stupid, right? I know, right? Crazy. So we were just trying to get ice cream, and I really hated the idea of taxes and paying taxes on this particular tub of little ice cream thing, right? I know the story doesn't make any sense. I hate taxes, so I'm trying to get at. I don't like the IRS, but I think they're thieves. But I'm not lying. But despite my hate for this organization, this criminal organization of people that run the government, specifically the IRS, it's all jokes, I know. But anyways, within that instance of time, I was able to acquire back within as soon as I paid for it, actually, the money that went towards taxes for the specific item, right, the ice cream. So I use that as an example of oh yeah, luck just kind of happens, but nothing major. It's not fucking lottery shit, but it's enough to where it's oh yeah, it builds up to where it's I can confirm oh yeah, I kind of live a lucky life. I'm really thankful for that. When it comes to comparative to other people within the life around me, within my age group, or the people I grew up with, or even the people that I went to school with, or beyond that, even family members, I won't lie to you, I am extremely lucky, and I'm very grateful for that luck too. I won't lie to you, I don't know what you would call it, but I am very grateful for being being put in very particular situations where I know where it'll benefit me in the long run, or it'll just overall it alleviates the unwanted stress of life, if that makes sense. Now, why am I talking about luck specifically now in this instance? Like, you might, like, from the outside, it might not seem like, yeah, like, this isn't that lucky. You're living under a staircase. Look at you. You have a tapestry of a tree and some snails around you, okay? I get it. It might not seem like the greatest options I have right now, but listen, it's the options I got, and I'm making the best what I can with it. And as you can see, it's pretty comfortable in here. I won't lie to you. This bed's pretty soft. It's pretty soft. It's a pretty soft bed. I have a blanket, wall, some lights. I mean, we're doing pretty well right now. I won't lie to you. It's been a lot. So everything's been pretty, it's good. Honestly, it could be a whole, like, different change of mindset. That's another example that I would like to give, like, to myself in order to explain to myself, like, maybe there are other options out there for what is happening. Because I feel like, in the long run, or, like, in the short term, like, things aren't really, like, they're rough. Like, they're not the greatest thing in the world. I get it. Like, it's not fucking amazing that we are, like, of the situation I'm in right now. However, I still would like to point out, damn it, I need to sneeze and I fucking can't. This is annoying. Anyways, for the situation that I'm in right now, I feel like it's going pretty well. Like, again, in all honesty, everything seems to be pretty, like, working out. I get it, and not the best, colorful scenario, but I mean, for the most part, like, I understand that where I'm at right now, in the next coming future, I'm not even gonna say, like, days, in the next coming months or so, things are gonna start ramping up. And I mean in the sense of, like, for life in general, for me personally, I feel like things are gonna get way better. Actually, I know things are gonna get way better. I know things are gonna get way better as the, like, time goes on. It's just that right now, it's just one of those, like, learning experiences, that weird transitional state within life. The best example I could give, or metaphor, or, like, example, honestly, what I could give is, like, the hallway. Like, you're just going through hallways trying to get from point A to point B. Like, if you ever walk down a hospital hallway, and you just, like, it's kind of, like, it's weird. Like, I won't lie to you. Like, if you walk down those sterile, like, hospital hallways, like, they're just kind of like transitional states to get to, like, a location where it's, like, a really big event is going on, whether it be, like, something, like, extremely terrible or grateful. That's what I feel like we're in right now. Is I feel like I'm in a transitional state within life where it's like, we're just in the hallway of existence right now, and we're trying to get to the next point that will then lead us and progress us to the next, like, point, or open at least more doors that will give us more opportunity to a different existence of, like, life, if that makes sense. And within this transitional state of life, it really has progressed my, like, life when it comes to, the YouTube, like, working with that whole, like, nonsense, like, working with cameras, aligning audio, and also having a new fucking, machine in order to, like, make proper videos, instead of having, like, an olden computer that will die after a few cuts of, like, content. So life has really been, it has been really gracious to me of lately, and I've been thankful for that too. Of course, there are some things in life that also kind of just, like, blow for, like, no reason as of right now, that are just of existence. There's really nothing I could do about it. I just have to accept it. It's like, yeah, like, this just sucks, but it's like, oh well, like, what can I do? So, and that's kind of the main point I'm trying to get at, is that I am extremely lucky within my, like, circumstances of life, but also I feel like the radical shit that kind of occurs is also a proponent that leads to a new section of my life that will go to, like, the, like, better opportunities and more, like, like, gracious, like, living, if that makes sense. Like I said before, I'm extremely lucky in my life, and also, like, again, like, the reason why I'm talking about luck right now in this instance is simply because there's been multiple occurrences within the past couple of days, specifically the 4 days I mentioned, where I have been, random, like, moments of, like, luck have actually, like, helped me out. Like, I'll give a good example. Another one is actually right before this video even started, I actually recorded another segment of this video, and it's not in it. I deleted it completely because I felt really robotic. I felt really, like, like, constricted with my, like, self. So I immediately stopped it after a while, and I deleted the whole thing. I didn't even look back at it. I know I said some good shit in there, but I mean, I'm kind of just basically repeating myself, but, like, in a more, like, not rough draft format. So during that instance, I was able to, delete everything. I was like, okay, let me just leave and, like, take a quick breather, because it's been really struggling for me to make a video today. I don't know why. That's kind of the one thing I've noticed. Like, whenever it comes to making, like, videos and all that type of stuff, I'm struggling, and I don't know why, but I'm figuring it out. Don't worry, it's 6 times. But as soon as I got done recording everything, that segment, and then deleting it completely, right as soon as I got done happening, then something occurred around me in this vicinity where it's like, oh wow, I'm glad I wasn't recording, because that would have been loud, or that would have been a whole like, okay, I would have had to cut the whole thing, or it would have been worth it. It wasn't anything terrible, let that be known, but it was something to where like, oh yeah, you would hear it in the video, or it would come out in the video, and it would just wouldn't be like, I wouldn't like it. Okay, I'm just getting out that way. Plus, it would have been a complete waste of time. So it was kind of just like, I'm thankful that it happened. And it was one of those instances of like small increments of luck do occur as the day goes on. So I'm extremely thankful for that. This video might be going on too long enough. I don't really know, but I do know this. I know that after this video, I'm also going to maybe make another video, or at least an intro to another video, because I need to get like back in the groove of this whole thing. It's been really weird. I know, right? But it's weird. Like, I need to get back in the groove of something I'm already I've been doing. I know. Hold on. There's a lot more behind the scenes. Okay, so all I want to say is thank you all for watching my little videos. I'm extremely thankful for everyone and all the support that I've been getting. We've gained a few new subscribers. We lost one, then we gained one again, and then we're back another one. So we're up one subscriber, well, from where we were at completely. It's a whole thing. I want to thank everybody for subscribing. I want to thank everyone that's been viewing my little channel. Again, any commenting, no one's commented here, but people have commented on the socials. Pretty weird. I don't really fuck with the socials that much, but I mean, when I do, because they don't really help out that much, but they kind of do. It's a weird one. Anyways, so thank you all again for watching this little video. I really do appreciate it. Have a great night.